What up, what up, what up? Happy Thursday, Friday Eve. Today is the 22nd of February all day. I want to welcome you to another quick episode of In the Basement with Next Step Podcast. I am Kay. My co-host, of course, Larry. He'll be on probably sometime this weekend. Shout out to Larry. Shout out to and Shariah. They're celebrating their anniversary this week. Shout out. Also, if you need to get to us, feel free to get on the phone. You can text us at 302-844-8275. Number again is 302-844-8275. On Instagram, you can catch us at _basement, _basement, BASEMENT _ podcast. On YouTube, just look it up. In the Basement Podcast, as with a D. Basement Podcast. And on Facebook, sounds so good you got to name it twice. In the Basement Podcast. So basically, just a pretty much a little recap of some midweek motion for college basketball, some playoff high school basketball, of course. I mean, this playoff basketball over this week was like metro. Excuse my slang and everything like that. Quick couple headlines and whatnot. Archbishop Ryan, the Roman Catholic, advanced to the Philadelphia Catholic League Finals. Emotep Charter, Mass Civics and Science High School, advanced to the Public League Finals. The NBA season also starts back up today. Shout out to all my Clipper fans out there, nationwide, region-wide, worldwide. Also, a buzzer beater, some disappointment, a couple buzzer beaters. LSU takes down number 7 Kentucky on a buzzer beater yesterday. That was actually a pretty good game. I got a chance to actually watch it. So without any further ado, it goes down like this. Some high school basketball this past Tuesday. If you weren't there, definitely some great games that were happening at the Leah Core Center on Tuesday. Philadelphia Public League semifinals. Imhotep Charter played Abraham Lincoln. Imhotep Charter gets the win 75-57. That's actually what I call a mirror score. Imhotep advances to the Philadelphia Public League Championship on Saturday. So if you're not doing anything, definitely around like maybe 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon, just get down to the Leah Core Center to get some good playoff basketball. Also, Constitution and the Constitution High School of Math, Civics, and Sciences played Math, Civics, and Sciences with the win 55-47. MCS actually advances to the Philadelphia Public League Championship on Saturday to take on Imhotep. Shout out. Also, in some interact league action, Westtown and Penn Charter played. Westtown beat Penn Charter 70-65. So that pretty much ends Penn Charter's year so far, unless they're going to go down. They're going to take state and probably go to Reading. So hopefully, just look for them. Definitely a great year for Penn Charter. On Wednesday, this is where it all goes down. I couldn't even wait. I couldn't wait to see this information, even though I wasn't able to make it to the game, but I was watching it on the live stream off and on. Catholic League semifinals in Philadelphia, of course, is at the Palestra. The Palestra is the cathedral of college basketball. If you haven't, let me tell you something about going to the Palestra. I played in the Palestra a couple times for different tournaments and stuff like that. Shout out to April Madness. A couple other little tournaments I played in there too as well. Just growing up, and it's something about the Palestra that just it's just the floor, it's the bounce, it's just the mystique. It's just the different names that have been through there, such as LeBron James, Rasheed Wallace, Kobe Bryant, Juan Dixon. I mean, I could even take it as far back as Will Chamberlain, Bill Russell. So many great names have came through those hollowed hallways of the Palestra, and also so many great teams have actually played in that Palestra, those St. Joe's teams that 32, I think that 30, that's 34-2, that 34-2 St. Joe's team. Some of those great Temple teams by John Chaney, those great Penn teams with Fran Duffy, even the LaSalle teams, back in the late 80s, early 90s. When they had Kareem Towns and all of them. Shout out to Rab. Just so many great memories, so many great teams that came through, so many great players that also came through. My fault. I'd be remiss not to mention those great Villanova teams that came through as well. But yeah, without further ado, Newman Goretti and Archbishop Ryan played in the first semifinal. Archbishop Ryan with the win over Newman Goretti, 48-43. For Newman Goretti, Jurgens had 13 points, 10 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 blocks. Thomas Sorber had 11 points, 15 rebounds, 5 assists, 7 blocks. Dude was doing crazy work. It was one of those. It was one of those games. It was one of those low scoring games, but it's nothing but defense and rebounding. Just straight rock fight, grind, sit in front of your defender. You're not going anywhere. Call for help. Get your lunch pail. It's going down tonight. Williams had 16 points for Archbishop Ryan. 16 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. And then also, I definitely wanted to give a great shout out to the Johnson family. Shout out to Pumpkin. Shout out to Matt. Shout out to little Matt and your brothers up there doing playing football up there. Let me tell you something. Even though, like, I'm looking at the box score here, and it's not like super duper spectacular, but you got on that floor. You got on that floor, Matt. Number one in the program, number one in your hearts, Matt Johnson. Shout out. 4 points, 4 assists, 1 rebound, 1 steal. Guess what? Just people don't know how big that is. First of all, playing in the Catholic League, number one, is tough. Philadelphia Catholic League is tough, number one. Number two, going to the Palestra and playing in the Palestra, that's big too. And then also you're starting, that's even bigger. That's even bigger. So I definitely give you congratulations, and then even more congratulations on the win. But basically, starting at the Palestra and playing in front of all those fans, all those alumni, all those kids, in front of everybody, is being streamed pretty much all over the eastern region. I mean, this is something that you can tell like your kids about, because not a whole lot of people get that chance to actually play in the Palestra, and then not only that, start for a team in the Palestra and get the win, because that's a lot of pressure to playing under. So definitely congratulations, Matt. I already told the Johnson family I was going to give you guys a shout out. I'll give you guys a shout out anyway. Anytime Archbishop Ryan plays, I try to get all the box scores and get everything in. So definitely congratulations, Matt. Can't wait. Hopefully I get a chance to get down there on Monday to see you play in the championship game. Hopefully I can get some tickets, because it's probably going to be like standing room only and everything like that. But definitely congratulations. Next semifinal, Father Judge and Roman Catholic played. Roman Catholic with the win, 65-57. Sharif Jackson with 20 points, 14 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 4 blocks. Reed had 13 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 block. Bird for Father Judge had 14 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists, and also for Father Judge Kennedy, who went blazing last time. I think there was this past weekend. He had like 33. He had a pedestrian 6 points, 5 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. I mean, he filled it up. He actually filled up the stat sheet, but I think this is what happens when you get a game plan. So basically, Archbishop Ryan and Roman Catholic will advance to the Philadelphia Catholic League championship on Monday. And just in case if you're tardy to the party, it goes down like this. Championship weekend on Saturday, the Philadelphia Public League finals is Imhotep versus MCS. It's going to be, I don't know what time actually that game starts. Probably starts maybe around 2, 3, maybe 4 o'clock at the latest at the Leah Center. If you don't know where it's at, it's actually off of Temple. It's on Temple's campus. This is actually Broad and Cecil B. Moore. As soon as you get off the subway, just make a walk backwards. You'll be right there. You can't miss it. On Monday, the grand poobah of it all, the Philadelphia Catholic League finals, Roman Catholic versus Archbishop Ryan. That starts at 8 o'clock. It's downtown at the Palestra. It's right off of 34th Street. You take that run, you go to Drexel, get off the trolley, make that run around like you're going to the hospital, and it's right there on the left-hand side. So can't wait to see that, whether it's going to be live or live stream. I'll definitely be there after the game to give you the stats and box scores to let you know how the game went down, just in case you missed it. College basketball on Tuesday in the Atlantic 10. VCU and UMass played. Shout out to Russell Diggins. Russell Diggins had 10 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists in the win, 74-52. Also, some Big East action on Tuesday. Butler and Villanova played. Villanova with the win by 72-62. For Villanova, Eric Dixon, Abington's own, had 22 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 steal. My Mighty Terps of Maryland played Wisconsin and lost by 4, 70-74. Shout out to Imhotep. Imhotep's Dante Scott, 12 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 steal. On Wednesday, Some more Atlantic 10 action. George Washington played St. Joe's in Philadelphia, right on City Line Avenue. Definitely a great team to watch this year. I think St. Joe's has a chance to actually make it. If they get far enough in the Atlantic tournament, hopefully they get that at-large bid. I mean, I would love for them to get the at-large bid, but I think it would just be just more elementary for them just to like get to the finals and just win the whole Atlantic 10 tournament. I think the only team they pretty much got to watch out for, to be honest with you, is probably Dayton, because I think Dayton is like ranked number 17, if I remember correctly. I don't have my papers with me, but I think they're like top 20. You know, top 20. I think number 17 in the nation, as far as I know. But anyway, St. John's beats George Washington 79-75. Roman Catholic Xavier Brown had 16 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block. Also, Lingard III had 8 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Taking it down to the Atlantic Coast Conference, that good old ACC action. Number 8 Duke took on Florida, and Duke with the win, 84-55. Miami's um, former former Catholic school all star from Bonner and Prendy, Luca Poplar, had 15 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Also, I definitely want to give a shout out to Penn State. Penn State had a hell of a game yesterday. They actually won. They won by 1 against Illinois. They actually beat another ranked team this year. I think the last ranked team that they beat this year, I think, was Wisconsin. I think they were just ranked. I think they were ranked like number 24 or something like that, whatever the case may be. Definitely shout out to Penn State. Shout out to my niece Trin up there with the AKAs up there. I believe it's Delta Gamma chapter, if I'm not mistaken. Trinity, call in and correct me, please. Um, Also, some SEC action. Number 17, Kentucky took on LSU, and LSU, another great game that actually played. Uh, LSU with the win, 74 to 75. And I believe Justin Edwards had 9 points and 1 assist, but definitely was a game-winning buzzer beater by I forgot the gentleman's name for LSU, but they actually took down another ranked team in the SEC for women's college basketball, which came down. St. Joe's and VCU also played. Shout out to Aaliyah Sneed and the Sneed family. Um, yeah, she only had like 1 rebound, but it was like pretty much the game was already over by the time most everybody was getting in. Just like another like a slow day for St. Joe. They just pretty much like hit a speed bump. But other than that, like the NBA, the NBA is starting up today. Hopefully, you guys can take a look at the Clippers. The Clippers are actually doing well. Let me know what team that you're looking forward to watch, like in the second half. I also got a chance to speak with Cam Ward yesterday, not yesterday, but the day before. I got a chance to actually transcribe. Cam Ward got a chance to also listen and talk with his interview. Definitely another great interview. Shout out to Scoopy Radio and Bovada Sports. Other than that, that's pretty much it for this midweek motion. Just definitely want you to know, of course, like if you're not doing anything on Saturday and or Monday, please get a chance to support these kids. Come down to the Leo Core Center on Saturday. Definitely, is going to be some great games with Imhotep, some great basketball. Also, if you're not doing anything like on Monday night, if you can't get out there or you can, definitely support them. Definitely support the Philadelphia Catholic League. Like I said before, Roman Catholic and Archbishop Reiner are going to have a great final. It's at 8 p.m. Location, of course, is at downtown at the Plethora. Try to get down there early, get yourself a seat. Sit next. I mean, I'm telling you, and every time you sit next to someone at the Plethora, it's like it's guaranteed you're going to like actually know what their name is by the time the game is over because the game is going to be so exciting. And plus, mostly everybody in the Plethora like they know basketball. They know basketball. They know Philly basketball. So definitely great conversations going to be had. 9 times out of 10, for all my guys out there who are in these different basketball circles, you're going to run into each other down at the Plethora. I guarantee that. So, with that saying, definitely congratulations to the teams making it to the final. Like I said before, this is a quick broadcast. I'm going to say shout out to everybody. Shout out, everybody who subscribed. Definitely hit that subscribe and like button. And I should be back hopefully after the weekend with everything in regards to any playoff basketball, any interact league basketball. I think everybody who I know with Interact League. I think they're pretty much done. I think they're waiting to go to states. So I'll get some more information on that. Hopefully, I'll get a chance to actually team up with Larry. Shout out. And we can get some more topics flying in. But for right now, this is just pretty much the midweek mashup, and we'll give you some more information along the way after the weekend. So this is Casey from In the Basement, from In the Basement podcast with Next Step in K. Of course, I'm in K, and I hope to see you soon. And you enjoy your weekend. If I don't hear from you, be good.